Hello everyone, welcome back to Kimmi's Corner. My name is Kimmi. Today we are here to cash stuff the funds remaining from our paycheck from January 2nd, and we are going to start a new saving Saturday, so to speak, that will be coming to you every Saturday here on Kimmi's Corner. Stay tuned. All right, my friends, happy Saturday. I hope all of you had an amazing week. I hope that you were able to relax and rejuvenate for the start of the new year. We are here today with $1,170 that we are going to stuff into our wallet and some of our sinking funds. And then after that, we have some savings challenges that we want to try to work through, and we will also be doing our long terms every Saturday. So every other Saturday, you will see a paycheck stuffing of our wallet and of sinking funds that are very important to us that we want to make sure get regular contributions. And then every Saturday, you will see savings challenges, which is our long-term savings plus another binder that is going to help kind of funnel into those long-term savings. If you were on my live on New Year's Eve, you saw that we emptied the jar, and it was $1,029, I believe, was the total in the jar. Phenomenal. So Jeanette's journey did win an extra $100 to start off 2026, and the live was so much fun. And thank you again, Jeanette, for honoring me with being a guest. So our wallet is empty. We completely reset our wallet for the year. So we are coming in with an empty wallet and we need to rectify that. So we are going to start off with groceries. We are giving that $350. So 51, 50, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, 320, 340, and a 10 for 350. We need to bulk up on some groceries after the holidays. For spending, we are doing $40. And then for our vaping fund, it's going to get its normal $150. So 51, 20, 40, and 50. Come on now, there we go. All right, dining out, we are going to put 100 in here. Then we did that in a 50, 2 20s, and a 10, 50, 70, 90, and 100. For convenience, we both have close to a full tank or more than a half a tank for sure. And we don't do a whole lot of driving because we both work remote, so this is getting skipped, this check. And then for buffer, we are going to add our normal 20, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so in our wallet today, we stuffed $660. Set that over to the side so it's out of the way. Now in our low priority sinking funds, we are only going to stuff into self-care. And self-care is getting $200. So now for self-care, we've got 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, 95, 96, and 297. Awesome. That is all that we're putting in this binder. Next is our high priority personal savings. And we are going back to my IRA. And we are going to add in $50, and no, we're not. We're adding in 200. No, we're adding in 100. I don't believe I colored. I'll have to check. I don't believe that I colored. In the event that I didn't, I will come back and do it. So we are adding 100, and I'm missing a $100 bill. So hopefully I can take the 250s and we will be okay. So for Roth IRA, we have 1,005 and 6, so 1,600 in the bank. We need to actually do our contribution. And in cash, we have 50, 100, 20, 40, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, and 87. We need to go ahead and do our contribution probably at the end of January. So when we do our January closeout, we will take our Roth money that is in here and put it into the bank so that we can do our contribution for 2025. And that is all that is going in this binder, and I really, really hope that I did that right. We will see. In fact, I think I can already see where we're gonna have a problem. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, we'll see. All right, in car insurance, we are putting in a $50 bill. Oh, you know what I did, friends? I know what I did. In self-care, I did not put in two $100 bills. That is part of the problem. All right, so put a $100 bill back. And in self-care, I did a 50, I did a 100, a 50, two 20s, and a 10. So this makes up for the second 100. So, because we need smaller bills for like the hairdresser and people like that. All right, so that's what I did wrong there, okay? And then let me go back to IRA. It would help if I read the sheet. I mean, right guys? That's why it's there. All right, so let me go back to my Roth. And let me take out these 250s and put in the 100. Okay. And I don't know why, friends. My camera is telling me that my battery is low, but I literally, most literally, changed the battery to a fully charged one. At least that's what the charger said. Before I sat down and filmed. So the camera saga continues. All right. Now, coming in here, we are going to car insurance. And we are going to add $50 into car insurance. So I believe I can color off another spot. We have 1,000, 50, 70, 80, and 81. And I can color off another spot. So, ooh. I need to get a new set of dry erase. These are not great. These Amazon special ones. All right. Yay! So much fun to get to color off a spot. 1,800 is our goal for that fund. That's all that we're putting in here. All right, next we are going to Fur Babies, and I've got to find the binder on my shelf here. Here it is. All right, so in Fur Babies, and I did have somebody reach out on, or somebody commented on one of my end of month videos and asked if I would share the dashboards and the trackers, and I totally will. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. But I will have these posted on Ko-fi. They'll probably be $1 just because they took a long time for me to size just right and things like that. But so keep an eye out for these on my Ko-fi if you're interested. So for food, we are going to be adding $30, and I did that in a 20 and a 10. And I need my dry erase. There it is. So today is 1-3. We're adding 30. So I should have 94. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 92, 4. Perfect. Oh my gosh, come on. There we go. For groom and board, we are adding $90. So that should take me to 310. And I did that in a 50, and 2 20s. I think I'm still gonna have a problem with, oh no, it doesn't look like I will actually. All right, so in Grim and Board, we have $200 in the bank, $250, $270, $290, $300, $5, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14, $15. So $315. I don't know where the 5 came from, but that's okay. We'll just add it here. In preventative, we are adding $20. So I should have 80 in here. 50, 70, 75, and 80. Awesome. And lastly, I don't need the dashboard, for emergency, we are adding $20. Okay. And so now in emergency, I have 170. Awesome. All right, so we also have a savings challenge up here. So in total today, we added $80, which is 2 of these icons because each of them are $40. This one also seems to pull. I have them stored like slanted with upward, so I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, we'll stick that back in there. So again, in total for this binder, oh, we added 160, so we can actually cross off 4 of these, not just 2. And I guess I'm gonna need to leave this out to dry really well. So I will just stick this over to the side. And again, $160 in this binder today. All right, friends, and now, this is such a good moment for me. We are going to stuff our first stuffing into the Kimmi's Korner binder. This is a binder that I got from Jeanette over at Jeanette's Journey. And peep the charm, y'all. Peep the charm. Ain't she gorgeous? I just love it so much. And I made my own inserts for this binder. I don't think I did I did do trackers. Okay. So let me grab my pen. So what this is this should be, hopefully, $140. This is the money that I earned through Ko-fi sales and tips from the 4th quarter of 2025. So we're going to start out in ink and paper, and a lot of these are empty. The only one that has anything, I think, is taxes. And naturally, when I did my end of month closeout, I did not, what am I trying to say? I did not take it out and put it to the bank. So that will happen in January. So we have Ko-fi income, and we're adding, where's my sheet? We're adding $40 today. And I did that in 2 20s. Okay. And again, that's all that's in here. For supplies, we are adding in $5. Feels really good because of how successful the channel has been. Thank you all, by the way, for subscribing and liking and watching, letting the ads run. That is how your favorite YouTubers get paid on their YouTube videos. And then also to all of my members, I cannot thank you enough. I did see the final number for my January YouTube check, which is earnings from December, and I cannot wait to share that with you guys. It is such an amazing amount. So for shipping, we are going to add $25. You guys know how I love to do giveaways. So this will help pay for that to get those shipped out. For our P.O. box, we are also adding in $25 here. This is $286 for a year, so a good portion of a lot of our money that we make from the channel is going to go in here. So 20 and 5. For giveaways, we are adding $20. And you guys let me know if you enjoy this kind of new Saturday setup. I mean, granted, this part will only happen every other week. This particular binder will come out once a month. But as far as like the payday cash stuffing, do you guys enjoy that? Would you rather not see it? Let me know. I love watching long videos, so, and I know a lot of you do too. Every time I talk about, you know, I say something like, oh my gosh, my video is so long. Most of you, probably about 98% of you, say that you love the long videos. So, all right, because I made money, friends, I gotta pay taxes. So let's add into here. I am taking around 25% of what I earn, but for this particular stuffing, we are adding in $10. So 10 coming in here. 20, 40, 60, 81, and 110. Perfect. Oh, and somebody also asked me what my media envelope was for. This envelope is for us to save for a new camera because we all know my trials with the one that I'm using. And I really want to be able to get a really good one, so I want to save for it. And then Canva is fully funded from our streaming envelope because we had already been saving for that. So we put in a total of $140, which is the money that I made from Ko-fi in Q4 of 2025. So thank you to everybody who made a purchase or sent me a tip. All right, friends, now let's start Saving Saturday. So we have our Saving Saturday, which is, I just realized I don't have the binder out because, you know, why would I, friends? You guys are all used to my hot mess by now. We are bringing back our A6 from 2025. So I have $150 here that we are going to, and actually I just thought about it. This needs to only be 75. So, wait, no, this is right. This is $75. It's $150 for the pay period, but it's $75 each week. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go through the binder, friends, and whatever challenges we get to, those are the ones that we're going to take care of. And whatever ones we cannot get to, then we will put a clip, and that's where we will start next time. So first, we are going to continue with the Mean Girls collab. And I will make sure to have all the creators tagged down below. I don't believe this is still available, but I want to give them the shout out. This one is from Budget with Maddie. We are going to do 10 to get this one started out. Next is from my Ko-fi. This was a part of a freebie set that I had. There's multiple denominations where you can color in and save for 2026. Each of the spaces are $5, so let's roll a D3 to tell us how many to color. All right, we are going to color 3. So let me get my 15 out because that's going to be what's going to go in here. And let's go ahead and color in our 3 spots. And when you're done with this, you will have saved $275. The next one is from our bestie April over at April's Fresh Start. This was one of her freebies during Budget Miss, and it says, "Let's get that bread." And it's a piece of bread holding a money bag. I just thought it was so funny. So the highest number on here is a 7. So why don't we roll a D8 to see what we save. All right, we're gonna save 7. So we will take care of the 7, 5, 6, and 7. And we'll probably get to go through this binder once or twice just because we have $75. This next one is from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. It is strawberry milk, which I've never had in my life. But it is a D8 roll. So how many am I rolling? Ooh, I'm going to roll 3 times. Okay. Oops. All right. So we have I kind of want it to be a surprise. Yeah, let's make it a surprise, friends. So we rolled a 2, a 6 for 8, and a 3 for 11. So 10 and 11. And there's only, I think, 6 challenges in here. And some of these, now that I think about it, friends, some of these are going to long-term challenges that are attached to sinking funds. But then I think there's 1 in here, or there may be 2 in here, that is going to go to month ahead. So this one is from our friend Vicky over at Pink Plum Budgeting. She sent me this in Christmas Smile Mail. Oh man, I'm going to scratch 3. Okay. Let's hope these are low. Oh no. So we have an 8, a 2 for 10, and a 6 for 16. Okay. Uh-oh. 5, 10, 15, 16. All right. We had it. Yay. All right. Perfect. And then our last challenge that is in the binder. This one comes from our bestie Eva over at Budget Your Life. And, oh, I have it, roll a D12. So how many am I rolling? What is it with the D3 and the 3s today, friends? All right, so we have, yeah, we're only rolling once because that's going to be a huge IOU. So that's 9. Oh, a 3. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. So we'll do 2. And I want this to be a surprise too, so we will just color in the circles. So today we're adding in 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Perfect. Put the money in front so the envelope doesn't, I mean, it's already ruined, I guess. It doesn't really matter. And then we have 4 left. I'm just going to put that in the catch-all. And for the catch-all, everything is just going to be $1. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm just going to put $1 there. That way I remember for next time. Perfect. So $75 goes pretty fast in here. But that's okay, friends. We are in no hurry. As long as we're saving, that is all that matters. And then I can get the binder closed. That matters too. All right, now we're going to get into our long-term savings. This is so exciting because of the jar, we actually got a very good head start to these savings. So I'm going to set this over here. Hopefully you will be able to see it. We have an extra $20 because we completed a savings challenge. So for this, we actually have a little bit more money, courtesy of having not having to pay insurance out of the last paycheck or the first paycheck No, I'm sorry. I got paid because my pay dates are on Thursdays. I got paid the last day of December. And because that made it 27 checks or 27 pay periods, there was no medical insurance deducted from that check. So we have $200 here plus this 20 that we got from a mini. So I think because we have larger challenges in here, I'm going to put the $20 into this challenge binder. So let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start right here with Miss Judy. This is her Save $25 a month. And we are going to do the first one of February and put in $5. And all of this money we took to the bank. So there is no cash in this binder. It's only prop bills in here. All right, next this comes from our bestie Dawn over at Dawn Sunrise Budgeting. We are going to roll a D6 to tell us how many to roll. This is a D3 roll per bubble. We're going to do 4. So we have a 2, and now that I think about it, I probably should have done this as a color as well. Then we have 3, and I might still do that honestly. A 1 and a 2. I may go ahead and color over these. You'd still be able to see the number, but I think that that would be okay. And then we will just color the rest of it. So I think I did, oh no, I think I did 2, 3, 1, 2. Let me see what, I think 16 is in here. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, 13, 16, 17, 23, 24. I did 8. Okay. So 5, 6, 7, and 8. Next is this one from Lisa Grateful Me. So how many am I doing? We're only going to do 1. And it's going to be a 5. So that is orange. All right, so $5 coming in here. The next one is also Lisa Grateful Me. This is her medical fund challenge. So how many squares am I going to color off? All right, we're going to color off 6. So since we have a little bit of extra money, we're going to take care of these 6 right here. So we're going to do 15 in here today. So 5, 10, and 15. Next is, oh, I forgot that I have all of the medical ones in here. Periodically, I like to save money. This one got a lot of love from the jar winnings. So let's do is 10 available? It is right up here. So let's take care of the 10. The next, oh, and this comes from Eva over at Budget Your Life. This one is also Lisa Grateful Me. It is Sloth Savings, and this one is for my 2026 or future IRA contribution, and the periodic table is for Greases. So let's put 10 in here also, and let's just color off a 10. This one got quite a bit of love too from the jar. Look at all those 20s we filled in, friends. I know where I'm going to stick that 20. That's why it's still sitting there. All right. This one is Never Give Up on Your Dreams from Kimmi at Beige and Girl Budgets. And the one's already taken. All right. So we're going to save 3 in here. So 1, 2, and 3. The next one is Dream Year, and this is going to be where that 20 goes. So I can either do 30 and take care of January, or I can take care of the 20 in April. I think I want to take care of the 30. So 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. And then we will be done with January. And I am playing this, I don't know if I said, this comes from Kimmi over at Beijing Girl Budgets. And when she was playing this earlier in 2025, she broke up the months based on the smaller amount. So like we've already saved the 1, we've already saved the 6, and we've already saved the 3, and I just saved the 30 so that we can complete January. So for example, if I had, or I could have done the 20 out of April. It's just, this challenge is, you can make this challenge work however you need it to. And she used to keep track of which ones she had put in on the back of her sheet, which was a lot of fun. Oops, sorry, Timothy. Or excuse me, Timothy. All right, next one is one of our 2026 challenges. The rest of the challenges in the binder are saving for travel 2030. And let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I think I just want to finish out this box, friends. That's so exciting. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and 12. So 5, 10, 11, and 12. It feels so good to see progress on this challenge. Oh, amazing. All right, our next one is save 226 in 2026. So let's go ahead and do this row. So that would be $6. We're making good strides on this one too, friends. Yay! So $6 coming in here. All right, the next one is our Spain paper doll, also from Lisa Grateful Me. She's all over my binder for this, friends. So let's go ahead and roll our D3. So we have a 2, 1 and 2. I've still got a bit, so let's roll again. A 3, so that makes 5. It's our last 5, and we can do, friends, we can finish out this row for $4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stop it right now. We already have 2 rows done, friends. Oh my gosh, that's so exciting. I really need to chill. Okay. All right. Next, this last one in this binder is from our bestie Kimmi over at Beijing Girl Budgets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have $7. What I did is I just labeled each row from a D3 all the way to a D20. Those D20s are going to scare me, friends. But we are on our D6 roll, so let's give it a roll. Of course, why wouldn't it be? That is a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we have $1 left. And friends, I am going to come back to the, I did think about having a catch-all in here. But I think the Spain paper doll or even the 2026 challenges, any one of those can serve as a catch-all. So we are just going to stick that in there. Yay! So much fun. Oh, that feels so amazing. We are making such good progress in our long-term savings binders, friends. Oh, so exciting. All right, next is Let's see. Next is our A5, which is this one. And this one also has $200 today. And this binder has a lot of our monthly challenges. And if you were on my live, you saw, let me see if I can prop this up a little. You saw that we were able to get through quite a lot for the month of January. So the majority of these, if not all of them, we are starting in February. Here we go. All right, so let's see. I kind of want to take care of the highest one, which is 7. February 20th, Love Your Pet Day. And I will leave these out just in case we come back through the binder. Next is Budget with ADHD. This is her, oh, that was Save with Judy. I'm so sorry. This is Saturday Savings. So since we have a little bit of extra money in here, friends, let's go ahead and take care of this 24. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Next is Great Lakes Budgets. This is our bestie, Katie. And let's see, I'm going to roll a D3 because there's only 3 left. 2, so we're going to pay $5. Okay. Next is another Budget with ADHD. This is her February scratcher. And we're going to go 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Ooh, that's a big one. Okay, $12. Lauren. That's a lot of monies. And she did this. It's a 12-month set. And she did that as a freebie for her members of Ko-fi. All right, next is Stuff and Budget, our bestie Candy. And let's see. Let's take care of the 6. And let's do the 4 for 10. So 5 and 10. Ooh, yay! Isle of Lemons from Bookish Mama Budgets. We're on the second page, which is math. And I need a permanent marker. And we are rolling a D6. So we have 2. Oh, that is not a very good. Oh, let me throw that away. Actually, that one's already right out. So we have 2 times, 3. Okay, so 6. So 5 and 6. All right, we will stick that up here. Oop, just ran down my laptop. All right, now we have Fur Babies shop from our pet shop from our bestie Judy over at Save with Judy. There are 8 pages. Let's see how many we're gonna scratch. Sorry, Pinky Pablo. Boop. All right, we're gonna scratch 4. So first, we are gonna go to page 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I'm gonna scratch number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so $2. We're almost done with this page. So 1 and 2. All right, so that's roll number 1. Page 7, so 5, 6, and 7. We're gonna go 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and that is a 1. Okay, that was a second roll. Oops. Page 2. And we're gonna go 3. So let's do 1, 2, 3. All right, and that is a 1. And last roll. Oop. All right, page 4. So 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, and this is 3. All right, so we'll put 2 back and pull up a 5. So 7 going in for this round. We will stick this one up there as well. All right, next is the 52-week challenge, and this is a free download on my Ko-fi site. So let's do another 10. And this is a play on the 52-week challenge that saves you $1,378. I don't think we're going to come back to this one, so I'm just going to stick it back in here. All right, we are back with, I've already put my Happy Planner down. We are back with Save with Judy. Oh, it's not in my Happy Planner. Doy. It is back here. No, that's January. Come on, Kimberly, get with the program. All right, so let's roll a die since we have everything 6 or under. And we're going to do a 1. I don't see a 1. We're going to do a 6. So we will do February 8th, which is Pizza Day, for $6. That takes our last 5. So we will not be coming back to this challenge. And today it got 5, 10, 11, 12, and 13, which is awesome. Okay, going back to Lauren with Budget with ADHD. Let's take care of this one from August. So today this challenge got 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 25. Great Lakes Budgets, Miss Katie. Uh-oh. Oh no, $8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Phew, friends. Thank goodness. All right, so $8 coming into this one. So this one today got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Awesome. Oh no, this one from Lauren. How much do we have left? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see which one we're doing. Number 2, so 1 and 2. Oh man, okay. All right. So $10, we actually replenished shoe IOU, so I need $6. 2, 4, and 6 to make 10. Thank you, Junior. And let's just make sure that's what I've got here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Perfect. So today it got 10, 15, 20, 21, and 22. With only one scratcher left, and then we're done with February. That's exciting. Stuff in budget today got $10, and we do have the 4 marked off. We actually unstuffed that during our December end of month. So essentially it has 14, and this is a save 30 for each month. I'm doing her year of minis. Bookish Mama budgets today got $6. Awesome. And the the pet shop book from Save with Judy today got $7. Yay! And then mine we already put away. We gave it $10. Awesome. All right, last but not least, friends, we have our A5 zipper book. Oh, I did not put my bookmark. I always forget the bookmark. So we stopped on Lauren's scratcher. So we will start with Candy over at Stuff and Budgets next Saturday. Let's put that back. Well, there we go. All right, so now we are going to this binder, and this binder has a lot of fun challenges, friends. I'm really excited. So we have 200 for this binder as well. Oh, I'm so excited for this binder. Okay, let me find Sam's Adventures. I see it, but can I grab it? Maybe. There we go. All right, so there are 8 pages. Let's see what page we're going to. 3. So 1, 2. And, uh-oh, this is rubbing off. I think that was a 2. Let me just write the 2 on there again. All right, so we're going to page 3, which is this one. Mr. Sam is getting him a coffee. How many am I scratching? I'm going to scratch 3. We're going to start out with number 1. All right, so that's a 3. 1. So we're going to go right here. Okay, that is a 6. And 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We'll do this one right over here. And a 2. All right, so $11 coming in for this round. So 5, 10, and 11. I'll just leave it out just in case we get to come back. I'm not sure that we will. All right, Miss Eva over at Budget Your Life. We are working on her Save 1K. Well, it's $900 and then there's a $100 bonus. So let's finish out the 25 with $5. And then let's finish out the 15 for 10. So we are putting 15 in here today. So 5, 10, and 15. And we will not do a bonus this go around. Next is the 52-week from Lindsay over at Bookish Mama Budgets. And there are 8 cards. We typically only scratch 1 a week. So we're going to go to card number 4, which is right there. And I'm going to scratch number 3. So we'll do 1, 2, and 3. All right, and that is a 9. So we write that on our little tracker here. And 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And we likely will not come back to this one either. Let me just shuffle the cards back up. Oh my gosh, come on now. Work with me, hands. Work with me. All right, next is the 52-week challenge from our bestie Eva over at Budget Your Life. We are on week 6. Let's see what it's going to give us. All right, so that is a 3. And let's do a bonus. These scratch off absolute glitter. All right, so that is a +3 bonus. All right, so that's going to be $6. And I will leave this money out just in case we come back to this again. And we will flip these over in the back. I'll actually leave that out just in case we come back. Next is Drew over at Ready Budget Go. We have his Totally 80s. And I think there's 10, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There it is. So let me get a D10 somewhere. Is this a D10? Yep. All right, we're going to do card number 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's bounce, bro. We're going to go 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, that is an 8. So 5, 6, 7, and 8 going in here. These are so much fun to play, guys. And all of them are placeholders on the back, which is super clever. All right, next is Lindsay's from Bookish Mama Budgets. We are starting on February. 3, 1, 2, 3. These can be spicy. Ooh, 16. This is the higher income or higher save. She has a $300 option and a $600. So 5, 10, 15, and 16. And then we have Danny's book, which is under a pile of things on my shelf here. There we go. All right. So for this one, we roll a D20 to tell us what page we're going to. Let me get out my massive D20 here. We're going to page 18. Oh, I don't have a page 18. So 13, and then we'll go to page 5. There we go. Perfectionism is a form of self-hatred. All right. So let's look and see if page 5 has any stickers. I thought this was closed, but it must have been open. So let's see, page 5 back, page 5 front. All right. So how many of these are we going to do? All right, we are only going to do one. All right, so $4 is going to come in here. All right. One, 2, 3, and 4. Oh, I didn't even roll to see how many pages I was doing. We're going to do 2, so we're going to do another one. Okay, we're going to go to page 12. And I know that this one also has stickers. I probably should just keep the stickers in here. I'm trying to find a better way to do some of this, friends. So bear with me while I kind of figure it out. So this is page 12. I know there's record stickers, and there is. And how many of these am I doing? I'm going to do 2. So my first one, it looks like it's 1 through 4. So we're going to do a 2. So here is a 2. Oh, actually, there's a 5 here. So second roll, there's a 6. So 2 and 6 is 8. We're just going to do the 5 and the 1, friends. So $8 is going to come in here. There we go. All right, so 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so let me put these back in here. All right. So in total for this round, it got $5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and $12. Awesome. Let's go back up to the front, which is Savings with Tracy. It is our Sam book. What did I do with it, friends? Here it is. All right, what page am I going to? I'm going to page 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh, it's a 10-page book. So this is Sam getting ready for some turkey. How many am I scratching? All right, that took a long time. And we're going to, so we'll do 1 and 2. All right, so $3 coming in this round. So 1, 2, and 3. I think this will be the last time we come through. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14 going into this today. Okay. Next is Eva's 1K. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do 2 of these segments, and we will put 10 in here to get halfway done through the 20. Oops, 5 and 10. So in total today, this one got 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, which is awesome. Lindsay's 52 week. This one is a little spicy. Oh, should I, friends? Let's actually start with Lindsay next time. Here it is. We will start with Lindsay next week. Because I don't want to take more from Shoe IOU, and I don't want an IOU. So we will put a little bit more into, let's draw the week 7 card for Eva. All right, and that is 4. Come on now. All right, so $4. And so we can take a 1 and put back a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do another one. Let's do week 8. And it's a 5. Okay. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that leaves us $1. Let's flip that around back there. And we're done with the box. All right, so in total, Eva's 52-week challenge got 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and $15 today. That's awesome. And we are treating Danny's book as our catch-all. So we have $1. Let's flip through the book and see where we have a $1 space that we can... I think there was a page with all 1s. Here we go. We can put it right here. Trying to find my yellow. There it is. Awesome. All right. Oh my gosh, all my markers keep falling. So today in Danny's book, we put in a total of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Awesome. And we will leave this out to dry. And that is all that I have for you, my friends. I'm not sure. I haven't really been paying attention to the time. I'm not sure how long the video is. I hope that it's not too overly long because I really do want Saturdays to be all about saving. And I think coming in weekly will help me and us see the progress that we're making, especially when it comes to those long-term challenges. If we were to come in every other week like we used to with Saving Saturday, I don't know that we would feel the same level of accomplishment. So I really hope that you enjoyed it today. Just remember that every other week will be a cash stuffing with money from our full-time jobs. And then once a month, we will do the YouTube payday stuffing, which is really, really exciting. But with that, again, that's all that I have for you, friends. If you are a returning subscriber or a member of the channel, thank you so much for coming back and joining me for another video. If you're not yet subscribed and you enjoyed the content that you saw today, please consider hitting that subscribe button. I would love to welcome you as a member of the Budget Bestie fam. Always remember, friends, give the videos a thumbs up. It really helps the algorithm and helps get my channel and my videos in front of folks that may not know about me yet. And as always, my friends, be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your own face. And patience and consistency are key. We just gotta save, save, save. Love you all. Bye, folks.